Hi, everybody. Just wanted to tell you my thoughts on my study into emotional manipulators and codependence. Emotional manipulators are rampant today. Emotional manipulators are psychopaths or antisocial personalities, borderline personalities, um, narcissistic personalities. They can also be addicts or such as alcoholics or people with drug addictions or people with gambling addictions. And codependents are people that are compatible with those emotional manipulators for one reason or the other. And a lot of people say that these are developed in childhood, these personality disorders or emotional manipulators are developed because they come from homes where there was abuse or neglect or that sort of thing. And that's their justification for it. And I have to disagree with that based on my studies. If that were true, then everybody that was in these families would come out of there with these types of personality disorders, and they flat out don't. Some people come from those families unscathed. Some people come with some sort of different personality disorders. So why do these particular people develop these personalities? Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think they develop in adolescence, probably starting around the age of 10 for girls, maybe a little later for boys. And that's at the time when the child begins to have bodily changes, hormonal changes, and also for the female, often they're taking some sort of a birth control, which can affect their moods, their temperament, that sort of thing, and their hormones. And also, it's the time when they're stepping out as a person who is a male or a female or whatever, nowadays, transgender or gay, whatever goes, and they're stepping out and they're trying to assert their individuality. Okay, they're trying to assert that, but they're also trying to attract somebody to love. Okay, and so what I think is that the coping mechanisms that these people develop has to do with either getting somebody close to them, intimate with them, or they fear intimacy for some reason. Now, it could have to do that they didn't have good role models at the time when they were young and children growing up, as far as their parents go, as far as a loving, reciprocal type relationships, and I don't deny that at all. But I do think they develop in adolescence, and I think that probably even as early as, depending upon their experiences, it might be in the earlier part of adolescence. A lot of it, I think, is driven by hormones, and so I think that if we're looking at treating these personalities, what we should be looking at is hormones, either trying to reduce certain hormones or increase certain other hormones, rather than using all of these pharmaceutical medications, which are basically mind-altering drugs, which actually permanently alter the mind. And understand that these are really just personalities, okay? They're considered to be disorders because people can't get what they want. They can't get a boyfriend, they can't get a girlfriend, they can't get a significant other. They're not able to, succeed where other people find it easy to succeed. And so they develop these weird coping mechanisms, and they become compatible with other people, codependents, who actually can tolerate them and actually, maybe even enjoy a person with a different personality or challenge or something like that for their strange, silly reason. All of them have a messed up idea of love, of getting a mate for some reason or the other. And I do think we should look at some type of treatment. And I'm not suggesting that we use hormones from animals, because we're not animals, we're people, right? So surely with all the genetics and DNA stuff that they've got out there, they can figure out this sort of thing, like find some sort of hormones. And anyhow, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching my video.